I am the greatest alive. Yeah. 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 I am the one that is.
My microphone's turned on. Wanted to do a quick video on one player, and obviously you can tell from the title of the video and stuff, it's always going to be in on this player here, Ryan Kent. Obviously, ignore the team. I'm doing the what's it called, ZH objective at the moment. Not doing too bad really. Had his long card before, he's doing quite well. But anyway, that's for a different time. And you'll probably see a video in the future of that card. To be fair though, I've actually nearly done it. To be fair, but it's been quite mad. I actually did it in nearly a day. I don't know how. Well, I've not even been trying to do it. I've nearly done it already. So hopefully I can do a play review on that card soon. So play with his loan card, it's alright, but anyway, that's nothing to do in this video anyway. The main man we're talking about today, as I said before, Ryan Kent. His record's changed a bit now since then, but about 2 weeks ago, his record was about, I think it was like 31, 32 games. Playing for Champions with his card. Obviously that's why I'm doing a play review on him now. But I'll show you what I used to do. I played Ryan Kent there. It's a bit of a weird formation and stuff with this, but I played Ryan Kent there, played Vardy there, played, I think, James Milner, was it? No, Milner was there, Vardy were there, and then I had Rashford there, and obviously he was on 6-7 chem, but obviously because of Rashford there, he's staying on 6 chem, but still though, that's what the team was like when I had Ryan Kent in the team. But at the same time though, when I was playing for Champs for the first time, he just absolutely did bits to me, and I couldn't explain how insane this card actually is to do. Like, if you guys don't understand, like, can't speak English. Like, the card in general for me has just been unbelievable. Like, his finishing is just dumb. Like, 85 there plus the 4, even that's without him being in a team. I think he had about 93, 94 when I put him into my team for FUT Champions and stuff. His pace is absolutely unbelievable. Agility is just there. Like, he's so quick on the ball, and just the fact that if you have like a one-on-one against a pretty fast defender, you can pretty much still dust him, like, without a doubt. Like, this card is just unbelievable. The fact that I managed to play with an 82 left wing and forward who's only 5'8" and has 5-star weak foot in FUT Champions and get goal free, pretty much easy to get me a Dharma card that I love to bits. But it was dumb. I said before, his record for me was a lot better than this now, because I've always changed the team a bit. I've not really had time to play with him, but I should do. But I prefer a Dharma at top for me, because a Dharma, you can't go wrong with 98 pace at top, and he's insane. But still, don't matter. Away from that equation, there will be clips in this video obviously as well of obviously me playing with Ryan Kent and stuff from FUT Champs and Div Rivals and stuff. But I mean, altogether though, like, if you guys did not do this card a bit ago, when it was the whatever it was to do, it was this card or the James Forrest card, and you didn't get this card, I wouldn't say you took an L, but like at the same time you should have done it, because it's a card that you cannot turn down. A guy who's 82 rated, who has 97 pace, 86 dribbling, 80 shooting, 80 passing, and 5-star and a 4-star, plus a high medium work rate. Okay, the height might be a bit of a worry, but I mean still, I think a lot of people in Div Rivals and stuff, in my division especially, use this card a lot, and it's ridiculous. You cannot defend against it pretty much if you, like, you know, play with him well, I suppose, and use him right. But stats are there, as I said before. Like, I can't explain how much he was just out of this world for me in Div Rivals and FUT Champs especially. Like, if I didn't have him in my team, I probably could have done well either way in FUT Champs, but like, with a DEADEYE as well, oh my word, his finishing was just dumb. And I mean, he saved me a lot in games as well, in Div Rivals, especially when I'm like either a goal down or drawing. Always gets a winner normally for me. Just insane card, absolutely unbelievable card. So if you guys do have him on your bench, or like reserves, or even in your club, I would try and use him, because he's a card not to let go. And you know, putting SBCs, I would never SBC this card no matter what. It is just absolutely dumb. Like, it is dumb. Like, there's no way to explain this card in a I don't know, a sentence, I suppose, but it's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't know about James Forrest, because obviously I didn't do the card, because obviously I got this card instead. But I mean, I'm gonna actually choose this card because I mean his stats are just ridiculous for me. As a left forward as well, like, quite mad. But I said before, his stats were better than this before, obviously, because I've not really been playing him much recently, and I didn't do. He doesn't really fit onto my team. I mean, I could do, but I don't really want to at the moment, because obviously I've got De Bruyne there, who's obviously won't get a link with him. Kaká's just there for temporary for this challenge I'm doing. Also, these two are here. But Normally I play DEADEYE now as well. I could probably get a link if I wanted to, but I don't really want to at the moment. But you know, we'll have to see how it goes. But he's a lot better than obviously Adama Traore, and I mean a lot of people buzz about this card as well. But that's a different time to talk about that card as well. But anyway, Kem, I said before, just watch the clips and I'll show you afterwards. Like, they aren't the best of clips, but I mean it's just a bit of a highlight, obviously, just to indicate of how he plays and stuff, and you know how he does. But I would probably use a finger, and definitely said before, just to improve his shooting a bit, because his 5-star weak foot is very key for this card. Like, it is very, very, very useful, obviously, because you know, if you're like in a position where you need to use your left foot, he can use it. Right foot, he can use it, obviously, because it's his preferred foot, but still doesn't take away from the fact that he's just out of this world. But his pace, though, I mean, you could still use him as like a super sub, but I mean, I would start him in my opinion, because he can kind of win headers, to be fair. But it's a bit weird for me, because he's jumping only 61 and he's like 5'8". He would win quite a lot of headers. I don't know why, but he would do for me. But anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. So before, want to see some more play reviews, drop a like, subscribe, and also comment down below. And also, yeah, feel free to watch the highlights through. But yeah, I would definitely use this card no matter what. Like, it's a card that I wasn't going to use at first, but then I was like, I'll use him a bit, and then after like a couple games, it was scoring like 2 goals a game, and then it turned into 3, and then, you know, but he's crazy. Especially if you go with skills as well. I would definitely use it if you go with skills. Like, you know, if you're like one of those people who like to still like skill people out and beat people, just abuse his pace. That's all I'm gonna say. Abuse his pace. All I'm gonna say. But yeah, anyway, boys, feel free to watch the highlights before, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.